Hi, everyone, and welcome to Resilient Waters and Resilient Communities, a drought-ready future for arid cities. I'm Mickey Alnahas, and I'll be delivering today's pitch on behalf of myself and my partner, Lauren. Together, we're representing as consultants from a boundary-spanning team focused on building resilient communities through sustainable water innovation. I currently support cross-sector sustainability work through the Green Engineering Guild and the MESH program, and Lauren brings a unique legal and sustainability lens to our project, having entered the space through law school before returning to complete her MESH degree. Let's start with the problem. Arid cities are facing a dual crisis: increasing climate droughts and systemic inequalities in water access. This is not just a challenge of supply, it's a public health and justice issue as well. As we outlined in our final report, San Diego continues to face severe drought conditions globally. Nearly 1/4 of the world's population faces extremely high baseline water stress. From North Africa to Southern California, water scarcity threatens communities, and solutions must address both infrastructure and inclusion. Our solution is to pilot community-scale graywater recycling coupled with localized policy innovation. So why this model? First, it's already shown promise in San Diego as a small-scale pilot. Second, it aligns with Egypt's growing investments in recycled water, particularly for agriculture in arid regions. Third, it empowers local communities to take stewardship into their own hands rather than waiting for massive infrastructure overhauls. And finally, it avoids the delays and disruptions often tied to large centralized system. So in short, it's timely, it's scalable, and it's powered by people. Gray water systems are more than just pipes, it's more than infrastructure, it's stories. To implement any community-based solution, public trust is essential. Residents need to understand not just how, but also why. That's where science communication and storytelling come in. As we noted in our report, it helps residents understand the safety and the benefits. So we recommend using visual tools like interactive maps of water reuse zones, personal narratives from families that are or have been impacted by drought, and trusted community voices to help us shift perception. If people don't see themselves in the solution, they're not going to want to invest in it. Sustainability and justice are core to our project's design. This project will cut emissions by reducing dependence on imported water. It will prioritize access in underserved communities where infrastructure often lags behind. It will create equity through green job training, especially for youth and displaced workers. In Egypt, that means supporting drought-resistant agriculture. And in San Diego, it means bringing investment to historically overlooked and marginalized areas. This isn't just a technical solution, it is an adaptive solution that we hope will transform these areas. We grounded this project in collaboration and community-based research. Our work draws from engineering, public health, policy, community voices, and more. We tried to take an interdisciplinary approach. This echoes the work that I have been involved in recently with the Green Engineering Guild, where I work across silos ranging from sales, legal, tech, all in an effort to see progress in sustainability. Our research process followed CBR principles, which, as our report stated, ensure that solutions are driven by those most affected, promoting ownership and implementation success. From a public health perspective, this means building trust, offering training, and cultivating shared understanding from the beginning of the project. To truly succeed, and for our project to truly succeed, We must also shift our mental models. We must shift from this thought of scarcity towards one of stewardship, from top-down solutions towards lived experiences. As Banerjee noted in Walking Each Other Home, sustainability is an ecological awakening, one that allows us to tap into spiritual, cultural, and personal values. In San Diego and Egypt, people already hold rich traditions around water. Tapping into these traditions can help us move towards community ownership. So here's our ask. Sorry. Here is our ask. Let's pilot a community scale graywater program. Together, we can use trusted messengers and visual storytelling to build public trust. We'll focus on training local green workforce in order to manage, maintain, and advocate for these types of systems. We will center our work around equity and justice, doing that from the start and not just something that comes as an afterthought. And we'll leverage public health frameworks to ensure understanding and long-term impact and adoption. We do believe that this approach can serve as a blueprint for other arid cities, not just Cairo or Egypt or San Diego, but as a blueprint to help those other arid cities navigate climate and community challenges. So these are our references, but in closing, we want to thank you for our time. On behalf of Lauren and myself, we really hope that our proposal inspires change in how we think about drought and justice and the future of water projects. We hope to build a future that isn't just drought resilient, but one that is focused on community involvement, awareness, and shared growth. Thanks again. Thanks for a great course. Thanks everybody for the collaboration throughout this class. Lauren and I had a great time putting this together. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Thanks, guys.